You ever hear one of those takes and you just sit there and have to try and explain it? It's gonna be one of those episodes. Guys, welcome back. I'm Poke Finance Guy. My name is Nick. I'm an accountant by day and booster box explainer by evening. So we're gonna talk about booster boxes. We're gonna talk about the reprints. We're gonna talk about Pokemon not doing it and essentially what that all means in the market and honestly how they're trying to satiate and combat what's going on in the market. But more importantly, what Pokemon's overall plan is. So let's get into it. The first thing is the reprints for booster boxes. Yes, Pokemon's not printing them, reprinting them right now. They're not attempting to. And the main reason why they're not attempting to do that is because of the fact that Pokemon wants to get to more consumers right now. They've said it multiple times. They've said it till they're blue in their face. The whole reason why they had that commercial for the Super Bowl, they said one of the reasons was obviously to get the ad and to be able to spread it out. And that's why you have the celebrities on there, because you're spreading to a huge, more mass audience to want to have Pokemon cards. Now, another thing behind that is you look at it from the lens of the product SKUs, right? So let's take a look at the product SKUs. A booster box has 36 packs in it. When you go to sell a booster box, regardless of whether it goes to an LGS who then rips it and leaves it on the shelf for people to buy loose packs, or it goes to someone like me who will hold it, or it goes to someone who just opens it and rips all the packs inside, think about it. It's going to one end consumer. One end consumer, technically. Pokemon does not want that. They have said they want to get their product and their items into as many hands as possible. They want to have mass exposure around the world. That's their game plan right now. So when they say that, that means they're going to stray a little bit away from the booster boxes right now and more towards ancillary products. They can get one person get 36 packs, or they can make 6 bundles with those 36 packs and have 6 different people get it. Let's go a step further. They can have 12 3-pack blisters and have 12 different people get it. They can have 4 ETBs and 4 different consumers get it. And on top of that, those ETBs have items for people to play the TCG. Shocking, there's a TCG to this. Okay. But the funniest thing is people were saying around last time, oh, Pokemon's using collection boxes and not booster boxes. They're using collection boxes and not booster boxes to battle this. They're just flooding the market with loose packs. They're not going to reprint booster boxes. And there's merit behind it. But the reasoning was to get more consumers their products. And on top of that, Pokemon is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, people, which means when they do something, they don't plan something out within a 3-4 month. They don't just say, hey, Steve, yeah, what's up, John? Why don't we just tell Becky that we're gonna stop with the booster box reprints, and from here on out, we'll just put them in collection boxes, right? I mean, that makes more sense, right? Right? Yeah, okay, all right, cool. No, Pokemon plans their products that they make 1 to 2 years out, which means when the COVID boom, when the prismatic boom happened last year in 2025 of January, they most likely had all the products that they were going to release for 2025 and maybe even 2026 lined up. They had those collection boxes ready to go. They had all of these different types of ancillary products set to go. They didn't change that much on the fly. Maybe they increased more of the product supply during that time. I doubt it, because as we saw with the numbers that they printed between year over year, between 2025 and 2024, there wasn't that much increase, or rather decrease, of the cards they made. So Pokemon had the plan to already say, hey, let's get a lot more consumers our products. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to ramp down a little bit on the booster boxes, take those packs from those booster boxes, and then we're going to throw them into collection boxes, or more bundles, or more ETBs, or more 2-pack blisters. The name of the game right now for Pokemon is to get as many of their products into the consumer's hands. And that's why we're not seeing booster box reprints. They're choosing to say, okay, we can do this many booster boxes for wave 1 and 2, and then that's it from that point. Now, am I saying that they're going to never reprint booster boxes again? Not saying that. Not saying that one bit. As a matter of fact, there are a couple of variables to me that could signal they might start reprinting them, probably within the year. To me, what it seems like is, again, they're pushing more products to the consumers. Products that involve having less packs in them, therefore they can make larger quantities of them. Again, 1 booster box or 6 booster bundles or 12 3-pack blisters or 18 2-pack blisters. Or if you have 2 sets in a collection box, for instance, that's 2 packs of one set, 2 packs of another set. You can make 18 of those collection boxes and send them out. If that's the 4-pack ones. Obviously the ones that are the 10, they're a little bit less that you can send out on the market, but still. Pokemon right now does not care about the booster box because they want to hit more consumers. And so, in my opinion, right now, yes, that's why we're not seeing a lot of booster box reprints. They're trying to hit a lot more consumers. They want a lot more consumers. Now, unfortunately, they decided to pull this at the same time that this huge demand came fluctuating in. They decided to pivot to this situation at this point. Not the greatest timing, but they did it nonetheless. And again, they planned these things out a year to 2 years in advance. So now, to me, am I saying that booster boxes will never be reprinted again? No. I think they will be reprinted again. People can't figure it out, and obviously I'm not gonna figure it out again myself, but we're gonna have fun speculating, right? We're gonna do a little bit of speculation. So then the question becomes, when are they going to do booster box reprints? Or will they ever never do them again? No, they're never gonna do them again. No. We don't know. We don't know. So for people to sit here and say they're never gonna do booster box reprints again, I think that's a little too ignorant. And people will probably get burned on that. Personally, to me, and again, this is all speculation, and so we're gonna have a little fun here. I think the booster boxes will be reprinted probably around the new time that the facility is open. They might look at it, Pokemon might look at it and say, all right, we have this new facility up, right? Okay, let's hammer out some booster box. We're gonna hammer out booster box reprints now. Slam it. 2028 is first up on the cutting edge block, and then we'll just keep going, go. Screw 2027. We're not doing 2027, guys. We're doing 2028. 2027 is gone. Now, once we've done all that massive supply of 2028, guys, this is what we're gonna do. 2029 is up. Go, and they're just gonna hammer it out. Remember, Pokemon had the largest lease happen. The largest lease announcement happened compared to government contractors who had leases, compared to all these other corporations that normally have all this lease space. Pokemon, a TCG, leased a huge space. And now you turn and you look and you say, okay, well, what are they gonna use it for? I can guarantee you they will probably use majority. I think that they're gonna use it for the booster boxes. Now, when it comes online, that's the question. They said early 2027, and they can make that happen because they have billions upon billions of dollars, and they will do that. If they have to, they will deploy it if they have to. The funniest thing is if that does happen, people have said how, oh, they have to leave Scarlet Violet in the dust. Well, now they have to leave Mega 1 and 2 and all this in the dust. Do they? Do they? There's a reason they're reprinting Prismatic. There's a reason they reprinted Surging. To them, the sets prior to that, you could find them all for below MSRP for a little bit, and they were decently priced. For me, when I look at sets that will be reprinted for the booster boxes in the next year, depending on what we see from this print facility, whenever it's online, to me, it will be Journey Together Forward for the booster boxes. And it's not gonna be all of them. Don't get me wrong, it's not gonna be all of them. They're going to target, in my opinion, Journey Together, mainly Destined Rivals, mainly Phantasmal Flames, and then they will throw Mega in there. That's 4 reprint units right there. Now, obviously they have other sets coming out. They're gonna have the 30th anniversary. They're gonna have Emerald, the Rayquaza set, and whatever's in 2027, that's what they're gonna have. They're gonna have to contend with that as well. But another thing you have to think about is they're not gonna be reprinting Prismatic anymore in March, right? So Prismatic's gonna be off the table. It's gonna be gone at that point. So they're gonna have to be printing the heck out of something. So yeah, Ascended Heroes will probably replace it, but think about it. Prismatic's gonna be gone. In the wind. That quickly. Jeez, that's crazy. And it's at $17 a pack right now. Oof. That's gonna age very quickly. Already has. But that's my guess. So if I'm looking at all of how Pokemon is quote unquote combating the demand and how there's no reprints, there are. It's just not the way we want them to be. It's not in the booster boxes. And the booster boxes aren't being reprinted for good reason, because Pokemon wants to get it to more consumers. They want more people to get their product. It's just unfortunately right now, it's a little crazy. Prayerfully, this new print facility will be up by the beginning of 2027. And when it is, I don't know what other TCGs they're going to print, but I have a good feeling and a strong feeling that a majority of it's going to be Pokemon. And then you're going to have this facility, you're going to have the other facility. And even if each of them is printing 12 sets together, think about that for a minute. Think about that. They print almost 6 to 10 months in advance on their sets. So even if they're printing 2 sets in advance, you have the ability to print 10 other sets. This is just a guess. But back during 2022, we saw waves of Fusion Strike, Evolving Skies, Chilling Range, a little bit of Vivid Voltage, a little bit of Rebel Clash come onto the market. We saw 5 to 6 different sets come out, and they were still printing newer sets that were going to come onto the market too at the time too. So think about that. They had the capability to print multiple sets. And right now, once that facility comes online, they will be printing a lot more. A lot more. I'm not saying it's gonna make a dent, but to me, I think that they would probably go to the booster box reprints when that new facility is open. And so for me to say that, I think anything that is in print rotation that goes out of print rotation in 2028 is probably up for fair game, especially if they do get that facility open in Q1. So you're journeying together forward. But this is speculation. Again, I don't know. All I know is they're making this new facility and they're gonna print the heck out of stuff there. Just like they're printing the heck out of the stuff over by the other one. This one's gonna be much larger, so it's gonna be fun to see. But I appreciate you guys listening. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you wanna hear some more. Go back and watch some other videos. I talk about print rotation in the video that I am gonna put at the end here, so go check that one out. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And with that being said, I'm out!